to Sunday Jam with Arlo. This is episode number 21. I'm so glad you stopped by. I've been messing around with guitar tones for the new song we're going to be working on. Been in the Amplitube 5 using that Miniplex 20. It's a simulation of the Friedman Pink Taco amp. Sounds really good. I thought I'd give you a little listen. Stick around. Hey, welcome back to the jam. So I've been working on these guitars, new song, pretty stoked about it. It's coming out pretty good so far. If you're new to the jam, I do home recording. I'm making demos here at home, and I just share my process on how I do it. So if you like the videos, make sure you hit the subscribe, hit the little bell down there so you can see more of them. Just finished up a song. We played it on the last jam. If you go back to that video, you can listen to the whole song. And now we're starting a new one. I'm really excited to be doing that. So I'm diving into guitar tones. So I'm using the new Amplitube 5, which sounds awesome. Really digging the new heads in here, and that's what we're working with today. And the one we're starting with is the Miniplex 20. That's a simulation of the Pink Taco from Friedman amps. So let's check it out here. I'll show you what's going on. So this is it. This is the Miniplex 20. I'm using that with, right now I was using on this Brit silver cab. That's what I had it on. And I changed out, I put a ribbon mic on there. I'm using that, 57, and it's got overheads here. And that's it for right now. It's just the head and the amp. Sounds awesome, which we're going to take a listen here in a second. But I'm going to show you, I went to the Friedman website, and they have the original Pink Taco on there, so you can read a little bit about it. Basically, it's a hand-wired 20-watt head with EL84s. Kind of similar to my my Ugly 18 amp. That's got EL84s in it. That's an 18-watt head. Love that amp. That thing cranks. These two sound kind of similar, so that's probably why I really dig it. But you can go on here and check it out, read about it a little bit, and they'll have video on here, so you can kind of watch a little bit of the video. It cranks pretty good here, this amp. Let's just take a little listen to the video. Yeah, so when you get time, go back to that, check that out. Very harmonically rich sounding amp. Very punchy mid-range, just really tight bottom end. Pretty amazing sounding amp. So that's the Friedman Pink Taco. And then there's, like I said, here's the Ugly 18. If you go to their website, you can read about that. It's kind of similar. They say that the normal channel is a fat, clean tone. It breaks up in a very British way with no flubby bottom end. So very tight with a lot of mid-range bark. So really cool amps. I dig it. So this is what I'm doing now. So using that Miniplex 20 silver cab. And the silver cab is loaded up with, that's got the Brit 75 speakers in it. And that speaker cab is a very like high gain, tight controlled low end, aggressive mid range. So it seems like that cab and head go together pretty well to my ears. So I'm at the very beginning of the recording this song. Usually what I do is I set up this scratch rhythm guitar track, take the riffs that I've got, and then I go into my Easy Drummer. I'm using this classic rock kit. It's the Bonzo Vista Lite kit. We used this on the last song too. I love this kit. It's really awesome. So what I do is I start playing along with some of the verses in there. I pick out a pattern. I start playing with the how the tempo is going to be. I got 78 beats per minute right now. So I kind of set up a little loop, and then I just start playing over and over again, see what all parts I can come up with. So take a listen. This is the the head here, and it's got some drums going on in the background. Take a listen to the Miniplex 20. So very tight. Sounds really killer. We're getting hot on the stereo out here. I've got it cranked pretty good. Once I go to start tracking these guitars, like right now, they're going to be popping at 0 because I'm just trying to really hear the amps and see how they sound. But once we start tracking, then I'll go into the mixer here, and then I'll start dialing this back to get us down in probably around -18 for the rhythm guitars. So very great sound and amp. I'm really digging it. And like I said, on this amp, it's very simple setup. Kind of similar to my ugly, and a lot of knobs to mess with, which is cool. Bass, middle, treble, master volume, and a gain. And then it's got this 3-way toggle switch that they added to the Pink Taco, the original one. And it's just a gain stage switch, so you can kind of click in through all 3 of these. The middle one's a lot less gain to it. And then the other 2 will get a little hotter, a little crunchier. So you can mess around with those too. But I like that it's a very simple amp to dial tones in it. And you're dialing in a pretty wicked tone with not a lot of adjusting. So very cool. We'll get into later, start adding some effects. And, they got this new 500 rack series, which is really cool. So you got a bunch of like Pultec EQs, different parametric EQs and reverbs, delays, filters. This stereo enhancer is really cool. I'm going to show you that later. It can help spread out the guitars even more. So that's pretty neat to have that right in the Amplitube there. Yeah, so some really cool stuff in this new Amplitube 5. I think it sounds really, really good. And we're going to be listening to some more amps here, but I think I'm going to run you through all the new amps here the next couple Sunday jams as we're creating guitar tones, creating the rhythm tracks. I'll keep adding more drums in, and it's going to be pretty killer. So here I'll have you take one more listen to this, and then we'll see. Let's do this here. One more listen to the Miniplex 20. Again, if you hit that gain, toggle that gain, watch now we're in the middle, it'll suck out some, it won't be as gainy. A lot flatter sound in there. Let's go to the one to the right. That gets a little more. It's this one to the left that I really like. That just sounds a lot of gain to this, a lot more harmonics. Listen to this. Sounds cool. All right, guys, I'm going to get back to it here. Keep laying out some more guitars, and I hope you guys are getting to play some guitar today. Take care now. Bye-bye.